I'm really happy to be here. I'm 7 minutes older.
Oh,
and I feel like I'm almost like the
again.
Protector. I know a lot of
fucking again.
our conflict kind
nothing
of
new, nothing changed, same
between our
old
twin
shit.
bond,
Same
you know,
old
like,
fucking shit.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What kind of sick shit is this?
You want me to take you tonight? You better be careful. Toss you around.
You need to leave.
There was two hot blonde chicks, okay, that Darcy saw you leave the club with.
I believe you sister or you husband? Like
She lied about something
one
like
second, 1 second.
I don't need this anymore.
Go to Darcy and feed you Darcy.
Yeah.
12 seconds later.
Stace.
Go be with the other guy. You've already ruined it.
So it was
anything.
not you not giving me affection, 9 months without sex,
Yeah,
who ruined it?
that doesn't-
It was my friendship with
That's
Matt.
not an excuse for
who ruined
cheating.
it.
And I don't want a cheater in my life. So we're not going to work out.
Hey guys, welcome back to 90 Fiance, The Last Resort, episode 14. So we're starting off with Rob and Sophie. They had a private therapy session and Sophie tells the therapist what happened, and Rob said that just because he responds to messages doesn't mean that he's cheating.
I'm not saying you're cheating. I'm just saying.
No, you are, because that shows how
I've
you
said
made it sound to everybody.
I've said multiple times, it's not cheating.
What is wrong with you?
I could have sworn that she specifically said that he was cheating.
And he's still messaging other women trying to have sex with them. And he's on dating apps. And he doesn't really give a to be here for me.
So watching back, I didn't watch the whole thing, duh. She definitely implied it by saying that he was trying to sleep with other girls.
You guys have a choice to either accept what has happened and move forward, or you can't accept it and you gotta move on.
Move on! Please, for the love of God, move on!
Sophie, I love you too.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Ugh, unfortunately, they're gonna keep
Wait a minute, hold on.
When did I turn orange? Anyways.
Listen.
Oh my goodness.
Listen.
You smell that shit?
Imagine calling my mom a crackhead and then I hug you the next day. Isn't that insane? Anyways, they're doing absolutely great now. But now we move on to Florian and Stacy. And also Darcy.
I'm really happy to be here. I'm 7 minutes older.
I remember thinking,
I feel like I'm almost like the Protector.
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
Anyways, Darcy said that she wants to keep the family together.
You just basically outed yourself when you're like, oh, I'm 7 minutes older. Like, she's better. Like, we're equals.
Not her shaking her head like us equals. You wish. But Florian continues to play the middle ground again. But Stacy brings up that Darcy is overstepping and keep calling Florian in the middle of the night. But then Darcy said that Stacy calls Georgie too. So what's the problem?
I think not like how you reach out to do a lot of things together. You overstep your boundaries a lot. She's very needy, and he's always been there. And yeah, it's nice, but not 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Darcy's like, oh, come on. We just like to hang out when we're free. And Stacy's like, yeah, you also like to talk shit about me, like how you told him that he'll be better off single. And Darcy's still sticking to her story of not remembering saying that at all.
Really, nigga?
Then we see Florian in the middle, biting his bottom lip and just wanting to go home. But the therapist is like, nah, you need to speak the fuck up, Florian.
How about you, Florian? How do you define your relationship with Darcy?
For me, I look her like my family.
So then Stacy's like, oh, so you don't see her in a sexual way? And both Florian and Darcy get so mad about this.
What are you talking about? That's disgusting.
This is where this gets me, because she was saying something like that. And this is the first time I ever heard her say something like that. And that, to me, I was like distraught by that. You know, that's a disrespectful comment. I would never even think that or feel that.
I don't think the question is that insane, like how they're trying to make it out to be, because there are horrible husbands that be fucking the horrible sister-in-laws. Like all Stacy wants is clarity, because they do be spending a lot of time together at night. So yeah, why wouldn't she question anything? Fixed it. Wow, look at that. I no longer have jaundice.
If you know how I feel, why would you say that?
So Stacy's like, if I want to ask a question, then I'm going to ask the question.
You want to be BFF with my twin sister? You know, and hang out all the time, like no boundaries. You know, he's the one that cheated in the past. And he's making me feel like I'm crazy and insecure. How can Florian and I have a successful marriage if he feels like he's closer to my sister than me?
Darcy says that she feels like Stacy doesn't want her to be a part of her life anymore, and she's blaming her for their relationship not working out when all she wants to do is be close with her family. But that really doesn't make any sense because you're crossing the boundaries that your sister has set for you. So how are you guys getting any closer? What you meant to say is that you just want to be closer with Florian, which doesn't make any sense because it's Florian. What the fuck?
Excuse me? I think just for her to respect my relationship and maybe we can have some boundaries, like not call super late at night.
So Darcy's like, okay, and the therapist tells them some ways that they can help the relationship as sisters.
I think Stacy's boundary that she set for me, I think that's a crock, to be honest with you.
Oh my gosh, go get a life.
She wants me out of her life. What am I gonna do? They're gonna miss me though.
You're blocked. Bye. So Stacy can tell that Darcy won't respect her boundaries and she isn't taking her seriously, and yeah, we can all see that.
I don't trust her. I don't think she's a good person.
Damn right.
Okay, now for the cast to go out. Josh tells us that he got some individual therapy, which basically changed nothing. He was like, yeah, I guess I love her, but do I see a future with her? I don't know. She's amazing, right? But also, she's so fucking crazy. He didn't say that last part, but he was definitely thinking of it. Anyways, he stops Natalie and he tells her that he got therapy, so he basically wants them to start all over.
I hope that he will continue to stay and take our relationship seriously.
Nope.
Then, once they're in the van, Josh gets extra flirty with Natalie.
You want me to take you tonight? Better be careful. Toss you around.
Damn, nigga, get off of her.
No, security! This dude needs to go. He needs to go.
Anyways, Josh asks Gino one of the most important questions that he'll ever be asked in his entire life.
How many hats do you own, Gino?
Well, I have a whole room dedicated to hats.
Bitch, you better be joking.
I'm just kidding.
He ain't joking. Funny thing is, Jasmine starts talking about Gino and his hat too.
Does he take the hat off when you used to have sex?
With me, yes.
Yeah.
Really? To be honest, I really thought that he kept it on. Maybe because the lights are off, that's why he feels so comfortable taking it off, but wow. Okay. Back in the other van, Josh is trying to fuck Natalie right here, right now.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Natalie tells Gino to tell Josh to stop, and I know he wish he really could, considering how much he let us know how much he really likes Natalie. Also, look at the way he isn't moving Natalie's hands. If those hands belonged to Jasmine, he would have moved his entire body away from her touch.
Stop touching me! I didn't give consent! I'm a minor! A minor!
Gino then admits that the last couple of days, Jasmine has been very nice to him, and if she can keep this up, then the relationship can change for the better. Florian then asks if she licked his toes yet, and that's when Gino starts going on and on and on about the whole toe-sucking thing.
I need my big toes licked and my feet and in between my toes.
Just wash them so she doesn't think it tastes like
She likes it dirty. She's a dirty girl. Jasmine's a dirty girl, though.
Oh God, we know.
My little baby.
Don't worry, I won't show you guys the full video. Again.
You like it?
So they make it to the social event and they start playing games and everybody's just having a great time until they want to know where Brandon is. So Julia tells them what happened. They then ask if her parents are going to live with them and she's like, yeah. Bob is like, well, that's why he's so mad. It's going to make your living situation hell and also make your relationship bad as well.
I don't have my support. I'm immigrant here.
Yeah.
I don't have my family. I don't have my friends. I don't have anybody here.
I understand.
I don't have any freaking body here. I have only Brandon, his parents, and my dogs.
She said that she hasn't seen her family in 3 years and it's been very difficult for her. So I see where she's coming from, but I also see where Brandon's coming from. And obviously they need a compromise, but I don't know how, because they can't live with them. It's going to be a problem because her parents don't get along. So it doesn't make sense for all of them to live together. Also, apparently they don't speak English either. So how is he even going to communicate with these people? Another thing is they can't really move them to their own place because it's going to be expensive. Duh. Did the parents work? Do they have extra money laying around that they can use when they come here? I don't know, but I feel like they should start saving. At least something. So the girls can relate and they're validating her feelings of being an immigrant and missing your family.
It's been such a long time since I have that support and girls around and friends, and
I wish Brandon will be more supportive like other couples tonight, but I hope he will come around eventually.
Nope.
What are you doing?
Just packing.
You won't go into home?
After everything we've done, I don't see this as working.
Embarrassing.
Okay, moving on. We see Stacy on the phone talking about it's going to be hard to tell her. Like, tell who? Stacy? Because whatever it is, you better tell her. So then she grabs Stacy and they head to the bar. And then Darcy starts apologizing for like being a bad sister and how she's been treating Stacy and this and that and that and this. But then after she's done, she starts telling her everything.
I just want you to know, a couple weeks ago, me, Florian, and George were out one night and we saw Florian walk away with two blondes. Were they like all over him? Was he like flirting? Two girls and Florian. They walked out and you know what? I try to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Hold up. We gotta pause now because I'm still stuck on the part where she found this out or she knew about this weeks ago and she's only telling Stacy this now. Why?
Stupid bitch. I try to give him the benefit of the doubt thinking maybe he's just like, you know, that's weird, Darcy. Else, like his family or smoking a cigarette, but...
What do you mean giving him the benefit of the doubt? He left the club or wherever they were with two girls.
Does that sound like it makes sense?
Like, what's going on? Oh, I'm drunk. I need help getting to my car. Sure, ladies, let me take you wherever you need to go. To my bedroom.
One of these girls that was there that night that he walked away with said something to Georgie. Tell Florian, thank you for taking me home. What?
Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, he could be nice and just like drop them off at their house and then went home right after. But I also feel like, I don't know this man. So I don't know if he did it or not. So I can't really judge him on it. But yeah, they already said that he cheated before. My mentality is that if somebody can cheat on you once, they can definitely do it again. And I feel like he probably did.
This girl came right up to him with like a motive, almost as if she had more to say. Like they hooked up or something? Like maybe a kiss, maybe, you know, getting numbers from each other. I felt something. I felt something was going on. I knew. I felt in my gut.
So Darcy says that she got her back, and Stacy says that he keeps doing way too many things that implies that he's cheating. And it's the fact that she saw all the signs and she still stayed. Like, girl, what are you doing to yourself?
All those times I went to bed, he goes back out. He expects me to be okay with that? That's not a marriage. And I'm not a fool, because I will leave.
Please do. So she goes and she grabs Florian and she takes him outside and she's like, oh, Florian, let's go out on a walk, smell some of the roses or daisies or whatever the fuck that is. But don't these flowers remind you of our wedding and the vows that we made, Florian?
What the f are you talking about?
So he can tell that she's definitely acting strange.
I don't know what Darcy tell to her. But no, it's causing drama between me and Stacy. Stacy acting like in a weird way. What the f is wrong with her?
Oh, you're about to find out real soon.
Lord have mercy.
Anyways, now it's time for Jasmine to talk to Gino. So they head out to talk, and her main thing is to bring up the whole open marriage thing. So she's like, I talked to Reba, and we did talk about open marriages.
She actually told me like the right terminology. It is called an ethical, non-monogamous marriage.
Ethical?
Ethical.
I wouldn't say it's ethical.
What do you mean by that?
So Jasmine says that she's serious, and then we go back to Florian and Stacy. Yes, I know I should like keep the stories together, but it just makes more sense for me to like follow the order of how the episode is going. So back to Stacy and Florian. So he's like, something ain't right, and Stacy's like, yeah, something ain't right. Your vibe has been off for a very long time. Is there something you want to tell me? What are you holding back? And he said that he isn't holding anything back. So she tells him everything.
You went out after hours with Darcy and Georgie. There was two hot blonde chicks, okay, that Darcy saw you leave the club with. Well, one of them saw Georgie tonight. One of the girls. And you know what she told Georgie? Tell Florian, thank you for taking me home.
She's like, yeah, you fucking took her home. What have you been doing after all these hours? Are you fucking other women behind my back?
First of all, I don't have license to drive.
Stop making excuses.
Are you talking for one?
You left the bar.
One second.
And you walked one of the girls home.
He said that one of the girls lived in their building and she was super drunk and was like falling all over the place. So all he did was help her buzz in so she can get in the door. But like, that's it. Do I believe him? I don't really think so.
Arrested, prosecuted, send him to jail. Good, done with that guy.
Stacy's like, you said that the first time you cheated and that y'all just kissed. There's a clear pattern here and I don't believe you.
I don't believe that. He's just helping an innocent person. The way he's talking to me, he's not looking me in the eye, his body language, looks very nervous, like he's guilty.
Did you just say guilty?
Electric chair.
Don't waste my years. I'm tired of giving all my good years to someone who's just gonna like me over in the end.
So he's like, do you believe your sister or do you believe your husband? Like, excuse me? Are you making her choose right now when you couldn't even choose before of which one was more important to you?
For me, I like a middle. Like, I understand Darcy's side. I understand her side. I don't know, like a middle. Like, I can like take a side.
You suck. So then he's like, just go be with Darcy. And so she leaves and then he starts calling out for her.
Stace.
What? Did you not just tell her to go? Man, my goodness. Anyways, back to Jasmine and Gino. So she gives him two options. The first one is to be intimate with her during the retreat, or they can have an open marriage and, you know, they set the rules or whatever. But Gino's like, nah, I said no to open marriage. So Jasmine's like, well, that means you're going to be intimate with me, right? And he's like, no.
It's not all about you getting what you want.
Hello? You have literally been getting what you wanted for like the past 9 months.
I am not going to do an open relationship situation. This is not my dream when I got married, to be with a woman.
Do you think it was my dream? You're not understanding the idea of an open marriage because you are so close in your thoughts. You're not being flexible. And you're not.
He did not need to correct her because what the fuck? I can't stand him. So then he's like, do you have someone in mind that you want to have an open relationship with? And she's like, yeah. And he can't believe it.
She must have had an emotional connection prior to coming to therapy with this guy behind my back.
Correct.
Maybe we should be getting a divorce.
Also correct.
You know, I love the Rainbow Coalition, but there's nothing worse than having a gay man with you.
So then he's like, you've been cheating on me. And she's like, wait, what? And he's like, the last person I want to be with is a cheater. So she asks, how's that cheating?
Well, if you have someone in mind and someone already set up, then obviously you are cheating.
No, it's not set up. It's someone that could potentially.
So then he's like, who is it? And she said the guy from the gym.
That's why you've been spending several hours a day at the gym all the time.
And he's like, what exactly were you doing there? And so she's like, I've just been working out, Gino. And he's like, oh, why am I not surprised?
What do you mean?
I'm not surprised at all that you're hooking up with people at the gym.
No.
So then he's like, you have a boyfriend and you've been cheating on me this whole entire time. She said that she doesn't have one. And he's like, yeah, you do. And that's cheating.
That's cheating. And I don't want a cheater in my life. We're not going to work out.
Why you don't just accept, Gino, that you will never be intimate with me? And you're such a selfish person that you don't want me to be with anyone either.
Facts. And it's so funny because you can like tell that he's like super happy that she did this. So he finally has an excuse to like leave the relationship. So then he tells her to go and be with the other guy because she already ruined this relationship.
So it was not you not giving me affection, 9 months without sex, who ruined
that
it.
doesn't.
It was my friendship with Matt.
That's not an excuse for cheating. That's not an excuse for cheating.
So she keeps saying that she didn't cheat. And he's like, yeah, you did. And I do gotta say, you definitely did, Jasmine. Like, even if it wasn't physical, but a lot of people believe that it was, they did have sex before this whole conversation. But even if they didn't, she definitely emotionally cheated on him. That is definitely true.
You enjoy your life.
Okay, perfect.
Have a good one.
Okay.
Bye.
Can't deal with her. She makes me sick. I don't like her. Bitch.
She gets up to leave, and it seems like their relationship is like about to end. Like, this is the end of it.
Having him accusing me and calling me a cheater with not proof whatsoever, that's very low.
The proof is in your stomach, Jasmine. Anyways, back to Stacy and Florian. She's telling everybody what happened. He comes in and a small fight starts. So Josh pulls him away and he gets all the tea from Florian. But Florian's trying to put all the blame on Darcy by saying that she's jealous of what he and Stacy have, so she's trying to ruin it.
Because today in therapy, Darcy felt Stacy pushing her away. He just want to build a stronger bond with her and want to make me enemy.
That reasoning doesn't really make sense to me, but maybe it makes sense to y'all since y'all watch their seasons. Anyways, so the girls are going at it and they're just roasting him, and Josh tells Florian to stay out of it because if he goes back there, the girls are basically gonna jump him. Then Rob gets a hold of Sophie and basically tells her to stay out of people's relationship issues. But apparently Sophie wants Rob to check Florian.
Tell him, don't talk to my wife like that.
With this drama between Daisy, Darcy, and Florian, you got drama over here with Gino and Jasmine. I mean, I'm really just looking at Sophie like I just am praying that we can stay in the good place that we're in this moment and not have our own drama.
Nah, that's too boring for me. I want everybody fighting.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
Anyways, Jasmine tells Julia what happened with her and Gino, and Julia's like, where is he? Where is he? And while she's looking for him, Jasmine is crying.
I just wanted to save my marriage. I don't know how, and I asked the therapist, and she told me that it was okay.
No, I didn't, dingbat.
I was not crazy. I was not a bad wife for wanting this, and I want this from him. I don't want to look to another person. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
A lot of people were saying that those tears are fake. Could it be fake? Yeah. Could it be real? Yeah. Should we care? Nah. None of it is like real, okay? Look at the girl now. That's where their episode ends. But wait, I gotta give a super thanks to 7 super thanks. The first one is Akimi. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. Next is Bia. Thank you. You also my scrapbook. Savage Optimist, thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. Nilaja, it's my life. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. Cracky J, thank you. You're not my scrapbook. Jennifer M, thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. And last but not least, City Boho Girl, thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.
Is your cappuccino pretty good?
Yeah.
Because I didn't eat my Wheaties this morning, so I'm looking for like the burst of energy.
Okay.
You know.
She doesn't care, Gino. Bye.